a lot of our viewers might not know that like how hard it is living in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Like it's just like hard. You always say an analogy about how it's like a treadmill that's set a little faster than like a comfortable walk.
Yeah.
You know?
That's not my. I heard that. I heard another comic say
Yeah,
that
you always
somewhere.
you always say that. You always say that's not yours, but like you say it a lot.
But it's the perfect thing because
It's
it does.
perfect.
It's like a little too like.
Yeah, it's not a comfortable walk. It's like a jog that isn't a run and isn't a walk.
It's somewhere in between a jog and a walk.
Yeah, it's just so everything is so fast paced here, and every time you leave the apartment, it's just like you just see something, or it's like it's just fucking hard. And
You can't just run down to. I'm just gonna run down to the store real quick.
No,
because you can't. Because first off, you have to go down 3 flights of stairs in your shitty like in Hollywood apartment.
Then you got to undo the 6 locks on their door.
Yeah. And then you get out and then there's the gate, and then you have to make a left turn. God forbid.
Yep.
And then you finally get there, and there's no parking, but there is parking on the roof part of every building.
So you got to
Go
spiral
up there and then take the elevator down, and you're finally in the store, and then the line is way too long.
Yeah, too many people.
And then you get all your shit, and then it's all that in reverse, and you get home, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you're like, dude, I just went to get like something from the grocery store.
Yeah.
And I've been gone for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Dude, in Tennessee, I could just pop down anywhere.
And also, the other thing is that the grocery store that you go to in LA is a quarter mile from your house that you have to drive to.
It's closer, dude.
Yeah.
Like our closest Kroger's
or Publix.
Yeah, was like
6 miles?
6 miles maybe.
Yeah.
But it was quicker because you just anytime you leave your house in Tennessee, it's just like, I'll just pop down and pop back. Mm-hmm. No problem.
Yeah. It took you 20 minutes.
Go into the store, no one's there. Get my things and leave.
Yeah.
Here it's not like that. It's so hard. And we've come up with this thing. It's like kind of like a running joke now, where it's like I'm only willing to leave the apartment 2 times.
Yeah.
In Los Angeles.
In any given 24 hours, I'm only leaving twice. So
Yeah.
like 5 days a week, one of that is for work.
Yes.
And so the other second is going to be like for open mics, spots around town.
Or like a dinner.
Yeah, a dinner somewhere. But if I get back from that second time, that ends in me going to bed.
Yeah,
That's it.
If I have to, for whatever reason, leave the apartment 3 times, that's a bad day.
That's a horrible day.
A normal day for me is wake up and go to work, and then from work I go to the gym, and then from the gym I'm home. So that's one outing. Mm-hmm. And then usually the second would be like going out to do stand-up, which is a few hours.
Well, because you're out, but we're hitting several spots.
Yeah.
So that still counts as one like out.
Yeah, that's one out.
And then you come back in.
Yeah.
And then the day's over. That's it.
I'm not leaving another time.
No.
Because it's not like I don't get, what do you mean? You just leave, you just walk out the door, hop in your car and leave. It's
it's not that.
It's fucking so many things you got to do. The locks on the door and the 3 flights and the steering wheel
the
lock.
6-point turn you have to take out of your too small for a car parking spot.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the gates and the lights and the traffic and then the parking. Oh, you're not allowed to park here for this weird because it's crazy.
Yeah.
So we got to park.
They're gonna film Heat 2 here
Yeah.
for just the night you picked to go out.
Yeah, I want to go to this restaurant. I got to park a mile away. It's
Yeah.
like, dude, leaving the apartment in Los Angeles is so difficult.
It's a nightmare.
Even just like going down to the gas station for one thing.
Yeah.
I have to undo the 6 locks on the door, go down the stairs, make sure I got my door key and the gate key,
And the key to the wheel lock first. Yeah.
Go to the gas station. It's just insane. I'm only willing to leave the apartment 2 times.
Yeah.
Anything more than that, that's a bad day.
Yeah. Even so much so like if you called me and you're like, hey Hayden, I had to run somewhere. I got hit by a car. My leg's broken. Can you pick me up? I'd tell you, I've already been out twice.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And then you'd be like, I understand. I'll bleed out.
My first question would be, hey, how many times have you left the apartment?
I'd say twice.
Twice. And I'd go, okay, that's the max amount.
Yeah.
Then I will get in the ambulance. which is like $9,000 for a mile ride.
Which is worth it.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's worth it. Yeah.
That's fine. So it's you chill. I'll just be at the hospital.
Yeah.
Meet me tomorrow on your second outing.
Yeah. I think that's fair.
Yes, it is.
So, I guess the lesson here is don't get hit by a bus if one of us has only been out 2 times.
That's right.
Yeah.
If you're gonna like get stabbed,
Yeah.
it better be
Which is also a
on
part
my first outing.
which is also a part about walking anywhere in LA. People just like hit you with a crowbar. Mm-hmm. Homeless guys will just assault you with a weapon that they found.
I walk around Los Angeles with a fucking closed fist, and I'm just like looking. People get too close to me. I'm like, all right, no, they're fine. They're fine.
You know how you ever hear people describe like New York City in like the 70s? It was like full of crime.
Yeah.
Even like the 80s and a little bit of the 90s, it was just like you couldn't wear like a Casio watch out without like getting robbed. Mm-hmm. Like that's what it feels like walking around everywhere, but like the night that doesn't feel like that in Beverly Hills.
No.
Doesn't feel like that in Bel Air or like Long Beach or like nice parts.
Yeah.
But like in everywhere else, LA, you're kind of walking around with your head on a swivel.
Yeah.
And you need to, or you'll get jumped.
Everything in Los Angeles is just like tension, high stakes, just like pressure,
Yeah,
just like
it's that treadmill, dude.
you can't relax.
It's a little bit more stressful.
yeah, you just can't drop your shoulders
Yeah.
like small town slow life in Tennessee is. Mm-hmm. I don't know, but yeah, that's 2 times.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah. But also, I've gotten so used to it now that I kind of don't mind it.
Yeah.
You know, I like being out here now.
No, I love being out here.
We've made some friends. We know the spots around town.
Yeah,
we
I love being out here.
Yeah, it's different than like Nolensville.
Yeah.
Back in Tennessee.
The pretty much born and raised 22 years, however, how old was I when I moved here? 22, 23 years living in Tennessee. Like, that's all I knew. It's all I knew.
It was a hard shift.
LA is not Tennessee, dude. It's the opposite.
Which is good. There needs to be like those different places.
Yes.
Because if everywhere is one version or the other version, then everywhere sucks.
That's right.
You need to have different places you can pop around to.
Yeah.